In today class we will discuss about one important you can say package in R. That package is mostly using by those people who don't want to write codes in R, and obviously for everyone writing codes in R is difficult. So that's why it is a very good feature in R that you can also work by drag and drop, and you can make colorful plots according to your data, and you can present your data in a better way. So that the package I want to share with you that and this class will be I think it will be the final class, and we will I will you can say that I will also make some videos about these different analysis, analysis. So I think inshallah that will help you in future. So the today package, there is one package which is called difficult name. The package name is Esquisse. Okay, this package, it is a package. uh, you can install this package in your R studio, and then you can use this package, you can activate this package, and you can make like colorful graphs and different type of graph which you can use in your publication, and in a very easy way. Okay, so first of all we will install this package. That how can we install this package, and then how can we run this package. Okay, so for installation there are two ways to install this package. The first one, like you can install this package by writing here install, okay, and then package, and then write double quotation, and then the name of this package. Okay, so you can install this and then run this command. Okay, so when you run this command, so the R will install this package. Okay, it is successfully installed. The second one, the second way how to install this package, you can come here to these packages, and you can click this install. Okay, and this install you can write the name of this package name. Okay, this one. Okay, and you can install from here. Okay, so from where you are installing it is okay, but if there is any error, if there is any like you can say that something missing in your R studio, in your R, in your computer, sometime some library are missing in our computer, so that's why it show error. So then you can also share with me if you have any problem, or you can Google it. And this package, inshallah, this package will help you to in your data visualization. So now how to activate this package? So there are different ways to activate this package. That how we can activate. One way to activate this package, that you will write this name. Okay, and then you will put this double dot. Okay, and then again you will write ESQUISSER. Okay, and then you will put these brackets. Okay, so this, by this way you can, and when you run this command, okay, so it will, okay, I think something is missing here. Okay, 1 minute. Yes, I think yes. Okay, so when you click this, you run this command, so a window will open. Okay, so now this is you can say that this window open. Now you can do analysis like you can do in Microsoft Excel, you can do in GraphPad, you can do any other software. Now there is no need for coding. Okay, how I will show you. Now here you can see that one is import, the other one is view, the other one is update. We should in this import. So there is one, the first option is environment, the second one is external file, copy paste, Google Sheet URL. So it means that you can import any data file here by these 5 ways. Okay, so we will open like external file. Okay, so we will click this external file, then you will browse it. So now where your file is located in your folder, you should go to that folder and you pick that file. Okay, so for you I just created this file. So this is one data file. We have this week this data, this paper published. This is the gymnosperm data. So this data file I will click and I will open. Okay, so now when I open this file, so you can see here that these are the information in this file. Okay, so here you will come here and you will click this import data. Okay, so now you import data to R. Okay, you can see here in the background that these things are like it is working here. Okay, this program is based on RStudio. Okay, so now you have data. These accession, these organism name, family, nature, and these are the column name actually in your data file. Okay, how you can see? I will show you the data file. Okay, one minute. You can see this is this data file. Okay, so in this data file you can see here in this column, the column name is accession, the second column name is organisms, the third column name is family, the fourth column name is nature, and the fifth column name is size of the genome, GC content of the genome, number of genes, pseudo genes, ribosomal RNA gene, and etc. Okay, so you have to arrange your data in this way, and you can analyze any type of data in your experiment. Okay, but this is the way. So these column will show there. Okay, these column are showing there. Okay, so now so now these column are here. So now you have option, you have multiple option here: X, Y, fill, color, size, group. There are different many others because you know there are different type of graphs. Okay, so these option mean that which column you want to show on your X axis, which column you want to show on your Y axis. Okay, so I will show that I want to show the nature of the plants because the nature of the plant in my data is parasitic plant. This is facultative parasitic, a parasitic plant, hemiparasitic plant, obligate hemiparasitic, and parasitic plant. So I want to show on the X axis the parasitic plant. You can change it. You can you can change to these families, organism name, anything. Okay. Now, what should I visualize on y-axis? Okay, so on y-axis I want to show this one, the genome size, the size of the genome. Okay, so you can see here in this place you can see that size in MB, and here you can see nature of the plant. Okay, now your data you already show two type of parameters, the genome size, and the second one on x-axis you are showing the nature of the plant. Now the color that I also want to change the color of this graph according to the nature, according to the plant nature. So you will come here, but if it is like you can change it. If it is not look like good, you can change to this fill. Okay, so when you change it to the fill, so it will see, you can see here that these are the different colors. Now here, this is the important thing here. Now here you will see the graph type, which type of graph you want to show, because different data you can visualize different data by different way. And like for example, the bar graph, it is not suitable for every data. The violin graph, it is not suitable for every data. For some we can use scatter graph, for some we can use line graph, for some we can use bar graph. Okay, so for example, if I want to change to this jitter or this point graph, so I will click here this point, so it will be like this, the graph. You can change from here. In this one jitter, it will scatter, it will show you the scatter, the real data, where the real, because in bar you can only say you can only see the bar, but here you can see the exact point where the genome present. Okay, the genome size present. Okay, so now you have seen in different article that there are different type of graphs you can see. So now here, this is the geom one. Geom mean it is, you can say that is the style one. Okay, but here if we go to the geom 2, so you can change the graph color in a very good way. So again I will click here the nature of the plant, then the size of the genome, okay, and then this one, the fill here. Okay, now I will come here to change this graph into box plot. Okay, now you can see this graph, now it is a publication standard graph. Okay, so by changing it to the box plot, you can change here to the violin plot, you can change it to here. Okay, and you can change like to different things, the line graphs. Okay, because sometime when you have more data points, so then the line graph will work. Okay, but if there is no more data points, so then I think this is for this data, this type of graph is the best one. Okay, so now here you can see now how to make this graph is for the publication standard. So you can see here these option. So by using these option, you can make changes in this graph. Okay, how you can make this? First we will check this option. Okay, so this option mean the dimension. Okay, so for now at this moment we will keep this. Okay, the same. Now you can see here label and title. So now you can see, you can change your title and label of the graph. For example, the graph title I will write here the for example, parasitic plant plastome. Okay, so this is the title of my graph. Okay, if you don't want to give any title, just don't give. Okay, now subtitle. Okay, caption we don't need, subtitle we don't need, but x axis, what do you want? So an x axis I want to change it to plastome. Plastome mean chloroplast genome. Plastome size. Okay, and then we can say that in MB, or this is not an MB, so we will say base pair. Okay, BP. So now this is the x. So sorry, the x axis is not like this. This is the y axis. The y axis show plastome size, and x axis we will write plant nature. Plant nature mean that this is parasitic plant, this is hemiparasitic plant. So you can see here that the y axis change to this, and the x axis change to plant nature. Okay, so this portion, this section, it will, you can make changes in your x axis title and y axis title. Okay, now come to this section, axis. Now if you want to make changes, because by doing all these things in R, it is difficult to coding. Okay, but this one is the easiest way. So now x axis, So you want to change this these parasitic these names, for example these facultative hemiparasitic, these x axis name, you want to change the size of these. Okay, so then you can change the size very easily. You can see here that it is changing. Okay, here you can see. If you want to change the angle of this, so you can, because if the sometimes the names are very lengthy, so you can change for example 45 degree centigrade. So now it is changed like this. So then you can make changes at that. For now we will keep it 0. Okay, so this is, now this is, you want to make it bold, so click here and then you can make it bold. Okay, so this is the x axis. Now we will go to the y axis, so we will do the same. Okay, here the y axis, and we will also make it bold. Okay, so these are the these axis, it will work on y axis, and x axis you can make changes. Now sometime you can see that there are, you can see some graphs and some article that those graphs are vertically aligned and some are horizontally aligned. So you can change this graph, the dimension of this graph, by using this coordinate system. Okay, so you can change the, when you click the flip, so this graph will change to flip. Now the x axis will go to y axis and the y axis will go to x axis. Okay, so whatever, like I think this is also the good way to show these this figure. Okay, so this way also is okay. If you don't want to change, to flip this, so you can make it simple. Okay, now this is, so label and title axis we discussed these two. Now we will go to the geometries. Okay, the geometries, so you when you click this, so here you can change the color. You can change the color of the your graph, you can change the color of everything. Okay, these are, you can say, color palette. Color palette mean these are already available palettes in our program. And this and one thing I forgot, that this this program, this package is depend on ggplot. Okay, so if your computer don't, if you did not install ggplot, so then it will not work. Okay, so these, because these, why it is ggplot, because these colors, these palettes are, they are using from ggplot. Okay, so if you want to change the color, so you can click here, there are different type and very like excellent colors. So you can, for example, I want to change it to this color, so you can click this dark. Okay, so it will change. Okay, if you want to change to another color, okay, so it will change. Okay, so you can make different changes in the color. Otherwise, if you don't want to change the color, if you don't want to change this, to use these palettes as a color, you want to change your own color, so then you can click here, use specific color, and you can change the color. For example, you click this one and I want to change it to red, for example, so then it will turn to red. Okay, this one. Okay, like you can change color by your own choice. Okay, so this is the geometries. Now the themes. Now the theme, what is theme? Theme, it is called style. Like, because you know, and you can see different graphs. Some graph have lines, some graph have grid lines, some graph have no lines, some have background, some graphs don't have background. So by using this theme, you can change these things. For example, these are already available themes that I want to change to BW. Okay, so BW, you can see now it is changed. Now you can see a solid line color, and this all graph, it is inside a box. Okay, now if you don't like this one, you can click classic. Okay, so classic, in classic you have only line for x axis and y axis, and these two axes they don't have line. Okay, then if you want to change to the gray, for example, so it will change to gray color. Okay, the you can select anyone. For example, this one, everyone have different design. Now this one, like this one is very simple, no color, nothing. Okay, but I will keep this, I think this one, this BW. Okay, so this one you can choose anyone. Now the legend you can, here you can see, you can check, you can change the position of legends. These are the legends, these nature. Okay, so you can change, if I click this one, so this legend will go here to the top of the graph. Okay, here you can see it will go to the top of the graph. If I want to show it on the left side, so it will come here on the left side. Okay, by this way it will go to the x-axis, and then the right side. So I think the top is okay. Okay, justification also you can justify it. Okay, it is in the middle, it is in right side, left side. Okay, the same. Now you want to make some changes in the legend style, in the legend font size, so you can do it. Okay, you can click this here, bold. The legend should be bold and the size will be bigger. Okay, so you can do it easily. Now you can see here, now these are bold, but usually we will select the plain, not bold. Okay, the font face, you can see here. Okay, you can change it, the title option. Okay, so this is the theme, because in theme you have the graph, in theme you have the title, in theme you have the legends. Okay, so it will do like this. Now the another important aspect of this R package is the data. When you click here the data, so it will give you the opportunity, or it will give you the option that which type of data you want to keep in your graph, and which type of data you want to exclude from our graph. So you don't need to go to the Excel sheet back, and you don't need to go there and just delete the data from the Excel sheet. No, here you can do. For example, if I want to remove any family, so you can click here and that family will remove from your analysis. Okay, if you want to if you want to make changes, if you want to delete anything from this plant nature, you can click here and it will delete from your data. Now these are the important things. These are actually the column. In this data we have the size of the chloroplast genome, in which you can see in this graph. The other graph we can make with the GC content. The other graph we can make with the number of genes. So in this graph is about the genome size. So here in this option, in our data, the genome size, it is start from 11,000 base pair, okay, up to 100 KB, no, 11,000 KB, up to 161,000 KB. Okay, so this is the size. You can see here, this is so if you want, for example, if you want that I only need those genomes, I only need those data which is the size range from 50,000 up to 1.6. So you can drag this, okay, and you can select here the 50,000. So all those genomes, all those plants whose genome size is below 50,000, they are excluded from this graph, from these analysis. So you can do this here, okay, with every parameter, with every genome, okay, but I will keep it the same. Okay, the other important thing, for example, if you want to make this graph and you successfully generate a figure, you successfully generated this graph, and you want to share this R code with someone else, or you want to keep this R code for yourself in the future, so you can come here and it will generate the R code automatically for you. So next time you just copy this code, okay? You just copy this code and just paste an R and run the command. So when you run the command, so it will automatically generate this type of figure for you in R. Okay, so this is, you can see, you can use, for example, I will just copy this code. Okay, I will keep somewhere. Okay, and then we will check later. Okay. Okay, we will check later that it will work or not. Okay, so this is the one way that you can create graph. Now, how to save this graph and how to download this graph in high quality. So here you will come here to this. When you click here, okay, so there are different option. You want to save this graph in PNG format, PDF format, SVG format. Okay, so I will click here more option. So when you click more option, you will be able to see your graph very clearly. Okay, now you can see here this graph is not you can see that it is not good because on it is like, you can say, stretch. The width of this graph is more than the height, so we can make it like uh, our publication standard. So I will this is 1100, so I will keep here for example 800, and this one I will keep here 600, and then I will see when you click here, so you can see here now it is changed. Okay, but now it is changed, but now you can see here these x axis, these are like mixed with each other, so not it is not look like publication standard. You can change it, for example 1000. Okay, the width of this. Okay, so now you can see here this graph. This graph is now ready, and it is I think this is a publication standard graph. You can see, you can click here to download in PNG format. For example, I want to click here and I want to save it in PNG format. Okay. Okay, I will go to, I will show you this graph. Now you can see here this is the graph we created by using this Esquisse package. Okay, so I will do one more parameter. I will make one other graph. Okay, okay, so I will cut this. Okay, so I will repeat, because I will repeat this for you. You can run this command. When you run this command, so this package will open. Okay, when this package open, it will ask you to submit, to import your data. So you will click here the external file. The external file you will click browse, and you will go to that folder where your data is. So I will keep the data in this top, in this R class. I will take this data. Okay, so when I click the data, so the data will be here. It means that 113 observation and 13 variable. It means in this data I have 113 rows and 13 columns. Okay, so I will import this data. So when I import the data, you will see here these are the columns in my data. Okay, so the first column is accession. We don't need to show any accession. We don't need to show organism name. So you know that it depends on your data, that what is how you arrange your data to this package. Okay, so in this time what we will do, we will keep these families on the x-axis because family is more than uh, nature. Okay, we have more families, and we will this time we will keep this genes on the y-axis, the number of genes. Okay, and we will keep this fell nature and on the legend fell. Fell mean that you want to fill these bar graph with which, like with which parameter. Okay, so I will click here and I will again create a graph like this. Okay, you can make any type of graph. Okay, and then I will go to this geom 2. Okay, and here I will create this box plot. So now you can see here again, you can see now if you want to make changes, for example if you want to make any change, for example if you want to say no, I want to change the x-axis to again to the nature, so you will drag it here back. Okay, and I want to to show this fell with family name. Okay, so then there will be multiple colors. Okay, so you can do this. Okay, so now again you will come here. For example, in this geom I will first change this graph, the color of the graph like this, and then you can see here that the color of this will change with the family name. Okay, so for example if this is the graph. Okay, and for example if you don't want to keep this fell here, the family here, you want to show it in color, so you can also change it to the color. Okay, so it will not make any difference. Okay, so for example this is the graph of the number of genes. So here you can see here, I will show to you. Okay, for example in this one I will keep the nature here, then the gene, the number of gene here, and then the family here. Okay, so when we keep this here, so then what you can do, you can, for example if I drag this family also here, so you will see the difference, that some of the dots are, the dot color change, the points color change. Okay, again I will show you. Okay, here you can see these color will change. Now you can see here that the color, some of the points color are changed according to the nature of the plant, and some are according to the family. Okay, so if you don't want to use it here, you just drag it back. Okay, and then keep it here in a simple way. Okay, like this. For example if I want to keep these two also, and I want to change the color of that points according to the nature of the plants, so you can also make changes. So you can try different things, because it's depend on your data, that how you want to present your data. So and this way, and in that way you can present your data. Okay, so this is a simple package. I think if you are making graphs with the PowerPoints, or if you are making graph with the origin or other thing, this will help you to create high quality graph. I think like an easier, this is the easiest way to create graphs, especially with ggplot and R. And the interesting thing that you can just take this data as well, the code as well, and then if you, for example if you close this, you can just click here. Okay, and you can put that code here. So this is the code you can create there. So now we will just check this code that it will work or not. So we will because here in the code you can see here the code say that we have data.csv, but here in our environment we don't have that data. Okay, because we already import that data to another package. So we will go here like a previous class, import the data. We will go to the desktop our class and we will click the data. Okay, so when we click the data, we will the first row and then the heading yes, and then we will import this data here. Okay, so now the data is here and we have the code here. Now I want to check the code if it is working or not. So when I click the code, so it show that ggplot, you couldn't find ggplot function. So it means that ggplot function is not available. So how we will make it available? We will write library and then ggplot. Okay, and then we click, we will activate this ggplot and then we will click this code. Okay, now you can see here that data it show that data CSV file not found. Okay, so we will click, because here you can see the file name is data, not data CSV. So how can we tell to that system that this file is data? There are two ways. You can check, you can delete this CSV, okay, or you can change, you can rename it. So when I click this, you can see here the same graph we generated here, the same graph. Okay, so this is the way you can copy this code and then you can save this code with yourself, and then you can use it for any graphs in the future. So I think for today this is enough, and inshallah in the future I will make some video on this 2A analysis, that how we will do this 2A analysis and DMRT and R. So in the next I will make some video about that. And if you have any question related to this, so inshallah you can ask.